Ooh, it's all a little bit spooky on this episode. Predergast Plays. Going back to a release from 2002 to 2003. Ghostmaster, whoever picked this. I was following it on Steam and it's dropped to 59p, so had to buy it. As one does. So, what shall we do? A new game, methinks. Here we go. Ooh, it's a bit creepy. Well, the cinematics weren't bad for its day. I've seen much, much worse. Or the starry-eyed teenager, he's obviously going to get killed or murdered off or whatever.
Is there anybody there?
Is there anybody there?
What is your name, spirit?
Oh, they're talking to me. We're all right, okay. Put your name in. I get it, okay. Oh, this is... Isn't it bizarre? You're so used to a QWERTY keyboard when it's laid out alphabetically. It's harder than you think. There we are. Predergast. And that's basically the idea of the game. We play the ghouls in this one, and we have to set up a set of fright scenes to scare the teenagers away. It's quite nice playing the other way around. Dungeon Keeper was one of those where you played the evil side. It's much fun, so I'm sure this will be. And regardless of its age and its graphics, if the gameplay is good, imagine for 59p, I can't really go wrong, but if the gameplay is good, you can put up with old graphics and sound effects. Look how many of us still play 8-bit games. Whether on old consoles we still have that actually work, or whether it's on emulators. As long as the gameplay's there, that's all that matters. You know, for its day, this is a long cinematic. I'm guessing the creative directors and artists had a lot of fun with this. Who are you gonna call? Predergast Plays, that's who you're gonna call. Oh, while it's there, don't forget...
The following hunters have been assigned to you. Treat them well.
Okay, we'll treat them well. Don't forget, yes, that red symbol in the bottom right corner. If you haven't already, click there, subscribe, like the video, follow the video, and join Predergast Plays here on YouTube. If you're watching on Facebook, click to the YouTube version so you can come and join the club, so to speak. Right, that's the Ghoul Room. Haunting 101. 101, that's how-to, isn't it, 101? So methinks we should go there.
You are ready for your field training, young Ghostmaster? We are taking you to the Kappa Lambda sorority house in Gravenville University.
Ooh.
Only a small number of sorority girls are in residence at the moment.
Girlies in towels.
Scaring them all away should be a sufficient test of your abilities.
Before embarking upon a haunting, you must select your team of ghosts. To play the tutorial, which is highly advisable, click upon Recommend, then upon Go Haunt. You can elect to assemble a team yourself, but you can only benefit from the tutorial. These 6 tabs allow access to 6 different haunter classes arranged in order of power. Sprites will drain your haunting resources the least, and horrors will drain them the most. You can elect to assemble a team yourself, but you can only benefit from the tutorial with the recommended team.
We'll do that then, my lovely. Recommend. Cogjammer, Clatterclaws, Boo, and Shivers. Okay, let's go haunt.
Welcome to the mortal realms, where all your haunting will take place.
Ooh, good.
If you need to freeze time or abort the haunting, click on the menu icon, bottom left, or press Escape. If you wish to turn the tutorial off, but continue this haunting, click on the menu icon and select Options.
Ooh.
If you move your pointer to the edges of the screen, you will be able to move around the world. You may also use the arrow keys to move around.
So we can, you know,
to rotate your view, click on the rotational arrows displayed on the screen. You can also rotate your view through any angle by holding the right mouse button and moving the mouse. When you hold the right mouse button, moving the mouse left and right rotates the view, and moving the mouse up and down tilts the view. You can restore the original view by clicking on the cube-like button between the rotational arrows. You can zoom in and out using your mouse wheel. Insert and delete will also allow you to zoom in and out.
Well, there we are.
Try zooming using the mouse wheel or insert and delete. You can click on the up and down arrow icons to move between different floors. Try it for yourself. Floors can also be changed using the page up and page down keys or by holding the right mouse button while using the mouse wheel. You may want to change your viewpoint to reflect your needs. A zoomed-out long view is good for planning. A closer, zoomed-in view aids in selecting specific mortals or assessing their behavior. Also remember that you may not see everything of importance without changing your viewpoint. To help you keep track of the mortals in each haunting, you have the Mortal Pack. When you position your cursor upon a Mortals Pack icon, a box appears informing you of their status. The red bar shows a mortal's terror, the yellow bar, their madness, and the blue bar, their belief. As you frighten mortals, their red terror bar will The white portion of a bar shows a mortal's willpower. When terror exceeds willpower, a mortal will flee. Likewise, when their madness exceeds the white portion of the madness bar, they will go insane. Click upon a mortal's image in the pack to view their options menu.
Let's have a look at Nancy then.
Experiment with mortals for a while and see what you can learn. Here, you can learn what the astral records say about a mortal. Click the Close button or away from the bio window to close it.
Right. Dorothy. Let's go
You
to
can
Dorothy.
use this option to locate mortals in the haunting.
She's asleep.
Use the POV option to see the world through a mortal. Now you can see what she sees, but you cannot exert any control upon mortals in this way. Either mouse button will return you to your usual view. Now we're ready to look at your team of haunters. The Haunter Pack to the left works much like the Mortal Pack, but for your ghosts. Experiment with your Haunters options for a while. This menu gives you all the options you need in order to control your Haunters. You can learn more about a Haunter by clicking on Epitaph. Boo is a spook, a versatile but relatively weak type of spirit.
Right.
You can bind Boo to any room of a house by clicking Bind and then clicking in a room where your pointer lights up. Using pursuit powers, Boo can roam to chase mortals, effectively changing his fetter in order to pursue.
Right. Okay.
These are the Haunter's powers arranged in order of their plasm bands. They work like a ladder. Clicking on a power allows a Haunter to use any power up to that plasm band. Let's get some of your Haunters into the field.
Yes, please.
To exist in the mortal realm, ghosts must be bound to a fetter. When you point at a Haunter, the fetters you can bind it to light up on screen. Note that Boo and Clatterclaw's fetter inside, so the borders of rooms light up to indicate they are fetters when you are binding these Haunters. You now carry the Haunter on your pointer, and any fetters that ghosts can use show up in the haunting. Simply click on a marked fetter while carrying the Haunter to bind it to that fetter.
Click it to something inside.
Your Haunter arrives in the mortal realms, ready to wreak havoc. The glow indicates that it is invisible to mortals at the moment. You can use the Powers menu to change which powers your Haunter uses to haunt.
Run, dart, fun, ard. Brush, doobinak.
No, look at her run. Okay, now I think we should put him.
The green plasm bar shows how much plasm you've acquired and how much you are using. The dark green proportion of the bar shows how much plasm has been generated by scared mortals. The amount of plasm your bound Haunters are using is shown in light green. For your next task, experiment with your Haunters and their powers. Try to get one of the sorority girls to flee in terror.
Right, he likes electrical things, so we'll bind him to that.
Up to the point a power was used, your ghostly presence was keeping the mortals on edge. From now on, the mortals will calm down if you do not keep scaring them. As they calm, the plasm will dry up. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Run, dart, fun, ard.
If you leave your cursor on a power in a Haunter's power menu, you will see a description of what that power does. Terrify the mortals by binding your Haunters near to the sorority girls. Also experiment with putting your ghosts on different plasm bands. The more plasm you give them, the more effective they will become.
Go on then. And Boo. Let's change his powers to... There we are then.
The mortals with low belief bars are the worst skeptics. Try to show them totally unnatural events. Think paranormal rather than scary. The more you make them believe, the more their belief bar will grow. Once their belief bar is full, they will be almost totally defenseless.
Yes, she's getting scared.
You can look at a mortal's bio for clues on how best to scare them.
I need to go up the floor, don't I?
You need to terrify the sorority girls until one of them is driven to flee.
Oh. Is she off? Do you think?
If you leave your cursor on a power in a Haunter's Power menu, you will see a description of what that power does.
Right, let's go. Do I want to go up the floor?
See the sorority girls scatter beneath your might.
Yay.
Because a mortal has fled, the haunting fear level has permanently risen, giving you more plasm to spend. Now it is time to talk of restless spirits. Locate the witch spirit and click upon her. With your aid, she can get free and join your team.
Is that the witch? Oh no, that's the witch. Bless you.
Dust! I used to command the storms, dearie, but since I went and got myself sucked into this electric broomstick, all I can manage is this infernal sneezing.
Long tutorial.
It'd be a different matter if I got free, mind you. I'd whip up a sword to wake the dead!
I think that's what we'd better do then, isn't it?
Restless spirits can be found at most hauntings. You will be able to see their form even... These are orders, which you can use to give instructions to your haunters. Some ghost masters use orders to run a tight shop with their ghosts. Others prefer to let their team follow their instincts.
Yeah,
your haunters will become better trained the more you use them, and so can learn to use ever more complex orders. Experiment with orders every now and then. See what you think.
You
will be able to see their form even if their essence is trapped within an object. A spirit cannot leave its fetter while its essence is trapped, but otherwise acts like any other bound ghost. If you click on Restless Spirits, they will tell you their tale of woe. Listen carefully to what they say. If you can figure out a way to solve their problem, you can lay them to rest, allowing them to join your team.
Oh, wasted hate, housework! Get me out of here!
Right. Do you think that means if I put the cog bloke... I can't for some reason.
Come on, young ghost master. Find a way to get Weather Witch out of that electric broomstick.
Okay, dearie.
I was right.
Now, let's blow this joint.
Woohoo!
There is one thing left to learn about: plasm alerts. If you are using more plasm than is being generated by the mortal's fear, your plasm balance will go into the red and the alarm will sound. You will have a short time to cut your plasm costs by benching haunters or by lowering their plasm bands. I'm going to carry out a plasm drill now to show you how it works. Quickly now! Bench haunters or lower their plasm bands into... That wasn't good enough. If that had been a real plasm alert, you would have been spat out of the mortal realms in failure. Fortunately, it was only a drill. Right, that's all I'm going to teach you for now. If you want to know any more, consult your Haunter Manual. The time has come to finish these paltry mortals. Scare all the sorority girls away to win!
I think I have done. Come on, run away.
Congratulations! You did it! You should note that thanks to our time gate, accessed via the high scare table, you can always retry earlier hauntings. You can go back for training, or to pick up restless spirits you didn't get the first time. You can spend the gold plasm you get for victorious hauntings to teach your haunters new powers. Just remember that once you have taught them a new power, you cannot change your mind. Don't say I didn't warn you. Now get out of here and go get your first real assignment. Make us proud, young Ghost Master.
Oh, I shall do. The next one will be in episode 2. Oh, I like this. 59p on Steam. What a bargain.